Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reiki and Journey. My name is JJ, and I'm wondering if anybody else was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I've already done a lot, and so I'm excited to do a lot and then have this. So this is I'm coming here to get settled. My dogs are looking at me like, why are you baking potatoes at 4 o'clock in the morning? And I also made coffee cake, a baked potato, made breakfast for my kiddo. Welcome to Richie. Yeah. Are you guys talking about so anyways, the picture that came up, I don't know why that did that because I put up the crows that are normally there. Um, and then when I went to check on it, it was the picture of that garden. Is that what you saw was the picture of the garden? Because I think they switched it. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually a real place. Of course, it's a real place. That's not a fake place. It's a place. What I mean is, my kids and I went to the this lavender farm. It's just up the road from me. That's what I meant to say. It's not somebody else's photo. It was a really pretty place. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Fogo Pogo. Let me see what you. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Kaylee needs some some Reiki love, some Tuta journey love. Hello, Frank Robinson. Hello. La Luna is here, saying hi to the community. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Lewis, the healing medium, had this free gathering on Zoom with at least 100 people. There might have been a couple more, but 100 people. And it was called Sitting in the Power. And Terry, from Holding Your Space, her channel, Terry and I were there to assist him, and it was lovely. And one of the messages that I got was renew thy medicine. And so, and I'll just add, let's try to do that today with ease and grace. And it's almost like my favorite thing is when you see a mud puddle and it's cold and it's got that like thin layer of ice covering it, and you get to go you get to put your finger or your foot or whatever through that top layer, and it's so satisfying. And so renewing thy medicine, or maybe even opening up to, if anybody out there feels like a new thing is coming their way, a new type of personal medicine, or maybe it's a medicine that you share. Let's try to, Tuta will do what they're going to do, but I would really like to explore renew thy medicine a little bit more. Okay. Looks like some other people woke up early. Hi, Paisley. Hi, Teresa Ford. All right. So if you guys are okay with it, let's get started. Okay. Oh, and this was a card. This was a card that was chosen for that thing with Kevin. And it says Coral Compass. Trust in the guidance of your inner compass and let it lead you to your true north. And Tuta's helped us with this before. It's finding our north. So I thought that was really pretty. It was a pretty card and an interesting thought. Hi, Gigi. Teresa Ford says I have trouble knowing what's real and what's imagined lately. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can come up with. So if everybody can get as comfortable as they possibly can, if you're sitting down, just kind of move your feet around to feel the earth underneath your feet. If you're walking, just really connect with nature around you. And if you're driving, just pay attention to the road. um, and if you're lying down, you can find your way just to connect with the earth. And they're showing me how the tree roots are like. They're saying it's like, I was gonna say it's the roots are like the straw for the tree, just kind of bringing in the nutrients, bringing in the hydration, to the tree, which also helps. Um, just trees existing help so many other things. It's a house. It's a house for some. When it gets older, it can it can actually you can build a house with it. But I was actually thinking of like the birds and the little bugs and stuff. I mean, my house is built out of wood. But Tuta came in and they popped in and said, think of it as a sieve, like a sieve or like a colander of some sort, where it actually is a filter. And I love the idea of renewing thy medicine, and having there be a bit of a filter, so it's not like a huge um, a dam that's being taken down and just the flooding of the current, but doing it in a way that's filtered, so the good stuff comes through and doesn't overwhelm us. Hi, Sharon Foster. Hi, Hypnicity. Okay, Sharon, you pay attention to the road, okay? Um, okay, so Tuta's just going to come through. Try to get as comfortable as you can. Again, this is for people who don't know, or just a reminder, it's a light language. If you're driving, just pay attention to the road. But if you are in a comfortable place, you can close your eyes and just really listen with your heart. Oniatia. Pa nunoma ti ano ya tiamashnia wa matiama. They're like, be patient. We're bubbling up. Mama tioma. Pa ma tita. Ya pa ma patiama shewa. So imagining that you do have this ability through your feet, whether you have neuropathy or not, you have that ability with your feet. Titamash titamawa kiawa, to draw things in. Manui ka yetaush tita, like you are the great tree. Akotana ayema. Atituna mama tiama koshtita. Yama yatiamashtita. They're like, we get to go up the steps. Pa'utiti anui. Bamanuka ershtanana yama matiawa. So they say, imagine that you're inside the tree, inside yourself, and there are some steps that go up. And so you get to imagine visually, what would your steps look like? Do they spiral? Do they zigzag? Is it a ladder? Is it an elevator? They're like, maybe it's like a dumbwaiter that's operated by the squirrels. And we stand there. We don't know, is this the base of the steps? We don't know. But what I do know is that I see the steps, and we get to choose for our best and highest good if we would like to go up to do some exploring. And they said there's some people too who might just be comfortable staying where they are, wherever they are on this ladder, the steps, or they might like to go down as well. So even though I'm saying these words and Tuta's guiding us, feel free to go your own direction because this is for you. Kamatiama. Ma'atio ma'eshnatia. So standing here in the tree, see if it's muffled, protected from the outside elements. And just breathe and relax. Drop your shoulders. Good. Manui. Opening up the flow, the current of the energy. Asking that it goes with us, through us. Panutia papakona yewa mako eshnai yatianoki. Makuye. Yatinu mama. Yatu tatamako ashama yewa. Yanutia mamai. And they are talking about that compass, that inner compass. Sometimes the compass can go crazy. No fault of our own. There's lots of things that can, external things that can affect our inner compass. And so they say, let's take a minute here and tinker with our compasses. So take out your inner compass and hold it in your hand. And offering it to the helpers that can tinker with our inner compass. Maybe add some parts, maybe take some parts out. Do we need a spring? Do we maybe need to clean the inside and the outside of the viewing. Kutyana ashni. And see that happening. Kuyama. Yay. They're looking at your compass. They're like, that's a nice one. Tia maustita. Utitinananaku aishema ye wai. Patuanama ye mawashniawa. And take your compass and put it back in you, aututio. And then just really figure out, do you want to go up the stairs within the tree, down the stairs, or stay where you are? It's okay either way. Pautui. Checking in with your inner compass. Where's your true north? Matui. Tau kamau pai. Unanana kia mama ue. Yananana mama ye. Ananana mama ye tau mama ye. Ano no. Ano tia anku ai itiamaka. Mano nano tamashtitana yewa. Matue. For some, the medicine tutamashita looks for you, and sometimes we look for it. Atiamama tiamako shanakiawa. Sometimes there could be other people in your life that you come, or nature that, or pets that you come across who actually help, um, they help open or bridge something for you. Patia okana shnatiawa. And they're like, that's why we're not here by ourselves, because we can all help each other with this. Almost as if they amplify something like and hold some part of our song, or they're helping us tune. And so we're just inviting our helpers to come in with this experience, whether they're on the outside of the tree, holding space for us. That feels right. Maybe some of them are looking for an adventure and they climb up into the tree. Some of them like sliding down the roots, just calling in our helpers and our helpers' helpers with the intention of renewing thy medicine. Manotanui tamakiawa. So go on your journey, kutiana, go on your journey. Pa'otia pa'ona ko ana shewa. Tiano tiamashtita, talking to the group that has come. Tiama kushima tiawa, the ones here now, the ones coming later. Kutiamashtita na yewa, seeing all of us. Tiotuna poshna na kiama wa. What a great adventure we get to go on. Matuta mabakia patia maka ashewa. Yanui, and feeling the love and support on the outside of our tree from our helpers. Matiama. It's as if the stars are helping us as well. In the crystals in the ground, the water in the ground, those special sacred places within the earth. Yanui na ku iama ku shewa. Titina na ushtitama ku tiana kayewa. Renewing thy medicine. Patma pawi. What comes to mind? Renew thy medicine. Giving permission for the renewal. I see many books. Many books. There's so many books. Some have the blank pages, but they're old. Some of the binding, you can tell it's old. But if we take the book, regardless of if we're not able to read it, if the words aren't there, just think about the energy of it and choose a book. What cover does it have? And just imagine placing that book either on your lap, your heart space. And whether this is something we get to use right away, or maybe something that's coming. And they also say we can infuse the pages with a story where we are ready to put on the shelf as a story that we are stepping out of. We can infuse this book with that story and put it up on the shelf. Good, good. Tano pama no yawa. And wherever you are in this tree, pakuama no ta, if you're hanging out in the roots or the middle or the very high parts of the tree, tutomama ai tiama ta. Just look around. Look around, and what do you notice? Are there any treasures there? Any gifts? Tututoma okama e tiama pakona titana yewa. Is there a treasure? What color is it? Um, or is it just space? Mandatonu kia patiama. Maybe it's just the dust that you notice. Titi ano tapako iyawama. Yano tiama koshtita. Yano tiama onama. Ye tiama koeshewa. They're talking about noticing that this place has been occupied before by you. Amatu natu ka na ashna yewa by the different time rings, because the trees have the rings that show the ages, the time in the past. Tutano ma, the time rings. You've been here before. Did you leave yourself anything? Paatiano ko anashtita. Look through the dust. Tiano ka yim pawashtita. You can brush away the cobwebs. Tiama ko yewa ye tiama shtitawa yewa. Or use the broom. Patu 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 kiama mama. And sit there in this space knowing that you've been there before. The place of the safe nook where the bookcases are, or the tree fort is. Paano topaku. It feels safe here. It's a good place to put something that's in waiting for the next you. And they're like, think of yourself as you can think of it like the layers of an onion, or how a flower opens up. While you're in this space thinking about the other yous that have been here, you can actually do some shedding. Tutama, kutama, kutama, shedding your stories. Titomo, maybe there's some wounds that have healed, and you can. This is a great time to let them fall down onto the tree, onto the floor of the tree. Kuta, 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 kuta. Leaving your story here, peeling off some of those layers that are ready. Onata, onata. Atitamamaku niyama. Yepa, yepa. Do it in a gentle way, because some of the layers, they might be like a little stuck, and that's okay, because you can always come back here and do this again. Should be in an easy way, not pulling hard. They should fall easily. And the ones that aren't ready to fall away, but you wish they would, just sending some love to that, for the healing of that. And they say, good job with the healing of that. There might be some other things. It's almost as if when somebody gives you something for Christmas and you don't really want to throw it away, because you don't, there's like an attachment to somebody else, the person who gave this to you, or the person who went through that thing with you. And so it's hard for you to throw it away, but you know, like, you don't want it anymore. It's kind of one of those things where we need to be, paying attention to this layer of you that doesn't wanna quite fall off yet. Um, so if you have any words, if this applies to you, if you have any words to the other person, you know, without even really speaking to them, but, just sending that vibration, that frequency, those words out and be like, you know, I'm releasing this now. It's time for me to release this now. And since this is my tree, that's what I'm gonna do. And see if that helps start the process. They're like, what if somebody gave you a bowling ball and you don't even like bowling? They're like, you're gonna trip over it, you're gonna hurt your toe, it's always in the way. Um, they're being in a way, they're giving some examples in their own way. And you can notice, like, your inner child, the little you has left some crayons, and you get to write on the walls of this beautiful little tree fort or this little hideaway. Or you can open up the book and you can color. You can even put the crayons in between your toes and color and just be silly and infuse this beautiful space with the laughter medicine, with the inner child medicine, the silly medicine. Maybe there's a treasure chest where there's some dress up clothes. You can dress up like the pirate or the princess or the combine them all at the same time and just be super silly. You can pretend you know how to tap dance, they say. Like, you're a really good tap dancer even though you've never taken a class. You're so good at that. Ah. They're like, laugh, 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 infuse this place with, like, the most the most laughter, being so silly. And they're like, "You don't even have to clean up because another you another you will come along." The older you, the grandma you, and they won't be mad. They'll look around and they'll see that it was somebody had fun here. Um, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to. And they say, "Can you find maybe you could find the feeling here, the feeling of, the song of you. Maybe it's, a sad tune, but one that doesn't, like, make you cry. It's just, you know, when you're watching a movie and, like, the sad music comes on knowing that, like, something's going on. Pay attention." Um, just see if you can find, like, a melody or a song. And if you were able to actually see the notes, even though you haven't taken a class for music in your whole entire this life, you can see, like, the chords of the music, the color of the music, as it goes by. Kotita ma ye tama shema kiatia mama ye tiama shtita mashtita mashtita matyawa. It's like you're the conductor. Is that panutiama ye tiama? They're like, conductor, wait, is that the person that drives the train or is that the one that helps with the music? Atatama pokopa ye tia kota. Titiama kopa yepa, yepa, matuta ma ye matua shnana yewa. They're like, this is great. Let's drive the train too. Atutama wopatiama gosh nata 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 akoti atut mama tiama ko ash nata. the train within the tree of you. Kokota, how silly. Matuto papa, nyano, kapamashita. It's like the train would go through the branches to the end, turn around, go over here. Tita momo tita, what a great trip. Patuta ganash titama yepa. Atutano mama. And it's at each stop of this train through the branches and the trees and the roots and the everything. It's like let some of you go and have some of you enter. Um, and just imagine, visualize that the train will have the words on it that says, renew thy medicine, renew thy medicine. That's the trip we're going on, is renewing thy medicine. Pa'atu panui kawa kawa kawa. Anu tianu tianu. Be patient with the passengers of you. Kama tuyako ina kashnatao kayewa. Etianu kapamama yewa. Those pieces and parts of you, there was a reason. Kuana tia panua patona konaka katato tana ye payi wanui. Some is for survival, ya. Kuati anatama mao kuyewanui kapako yawa. Anu kaumama tia tionush titanui, being gentle with those parts of you. Pa tutiama. Pamamama ye tianoka, loving them. Tuta is sending the love to them. Patuto to you. Kamaba nanaka, nanaka. Rocking you, hugging you with the gentle rock, patting your back. Kuka, kuka. Ananano kamashtita. Ye tanana pakoyewa. Maoki tanaka. Manoki. Atitana mama tia pamao kashna. Kashna. And bringing that train back to the room that you were in. Tutita mama kiama tiama pa ma tiama shtita. Finding yourself in that room, looking around. Is there any other messages in the room for you, or would you like to leave anything? And remembering that our helpers are on the outside of this tree, just really holding space for you. Maybe somebody wants to come and visit you, whether it's a loved one, a pet, an angel, maybe the other yous. Maybe they would like to escort you to the place where we step out of this tree and back into our bodies fully, seeing if they'll go with you. Love and gratitude to the helpers today. Hugging anybody there that you'd like to hug. Love and gratitude. Tanuti, tanuti. Manutama, manutama. Come in fully to yourself. Patuti, ano kama patianaka. Mm. welcome back. Welcome to the people who came in probably in the middle of that and you're like, what is going on? But welcome back. I hope we're well on our way to renewing the medicine. And the helpers, I see the helpers, whether they're like maybe some new helpers, um, it's almost like the passengers of the train where some helpers might be going on a little small vacation or something, but new ones are coming in. Um, it's as if they walk they walk with you. You're a little bit in front of the line of people, um, but they walk with you, and that's always nice to hear that they're with you. Paisley says, when you spoke of things from people you don't want to give up, my stomach clenched so hard, and now it's more relaxed than ever. That's really interesting, Paisley. I love those reactions of good job feeling that. I got goosebumps all over right now. La Luna's joining in with our chant, Renew Thy Medicine. Yeah, I was thinking of this too, Kaylee. Just like we need to renew our memberships and warranties, we need to renew our own medicines too, turn them inwards. Even doctors need doctors to heal them. I really wanted to say, like, there are no fees. You don't have to pay anything. You're not locked into this membership if you don't want it. And then Kaylee had this certain song. Um, that's interesting. And this one, always a favorite. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. And hypnicity, I would never think this was crazy. Being the tree of you. Love it. Hello, Tracy. Love is the medicine. Replace your worry with love and replace your fear with love. That's the message that Richie got. That's beautiful. I like this. The pharmacy. That's brilliant. Brilliant. I'm excited. My Reiki has shared schedule for the next 5 months. I can't wait to share and receive and learn. Awesome. Well, 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 and here we are at the end of the Reiki and Journey. It's so interesting that the thumbnail picture changed from the crows to the garden. Really interesting. You guys, let's go have the best week ever. And if we don't have the best week ever, just make sure you have a comfy blanket that you can hide under and a glass of water, maybe some tea. Okay? You guys, let's do this. Ready? Go team. See you, everybody.